Hello everybody, this is Sue Rawlings with Rawlings Tax Services coming back to you again with another hopefully quick video. Um, we have finally gotten some guidance from the IRS as to talking about the stimulus package and how things are going to kind of work with that. I think that there needs to be a little bit more clarification with it in some areas, but right now it's a really good start for us to be able to talk to you about what's going on with that. I also want to talk to you about another thing that the IRS and some of the states are doing, and that is delaying some installment agreements that you may have made with the states or with the IRS. Now, what the IRS is calling it is the People First Initiative, and this is very extraordinary for the IRS to be doing this. They are usually not so forgiving. So if you are having any financial difficulty at this time, the IRS, and like I say Minnesota and Wisconsin, I don't know about the other states, so you'll have to check with your state, but what they are doing is they are forgiving at this point with no penalties, to allow you to suspend your payments into them. Now, with Wisconsin and Minnesota, you will have to call them and discuss this with them. But with the IRS, they have done an automatic deferring. Let's just put it that way. So if you can still make those payments, please do. But if you can't, do not sit here and worry about how you're going to be able to make those payments. It is not going to disrupt those payments in any way after July 15th. So then you'll be going back to your normal payment routine with them. Okay? The other thing is this stimulus package. And I've been getting, sorry folks. I've been getting a lot of calls and emails about what's going to happen here. So I will be putting all of this information in a link down below in the comments section. So if you want to read it, go ahead and read it. Share it with other people. That's cool. It's saying who is eligible for the economic impact payment. Tax filers with adjusted gross incomes, individuals with up to $75,000, and married couples filing joint returns of up to $150,000 will receive the full payment. For filers with incomes above those amounts, the payment amount is reduced by $5 for each $100 above the $75,000 or the $150,000 threshold. Single filers with incomes exceeding $99,000 and joint filers exceeding $198,000 with no children are not eligible. Social Security recipients and railroad retirees who are otherwise not required to file a tax return are also eligible and will not be required to file a return. Eligible tax payers who filed tax returns for either 2019 or 2018 will automatically receive the economic impact payment. And they're also going to do, the $1,200 for individuals like we discussed, or $2,400 for married couples, and up to $500 for each qualifying child that you have on your tax return. Okay. So, I also know that they talked about the head of household and for the dependent children and qualifying child that they have, you will also get the stimulus package. Okay. Now, this is not addressing the people that did not file any returns or don't have to file returns. This is where it gets a little murky, and I'm going to have to probably call the IRS and find out because I haven't been able to read anything. But we've been hearing, and again, this is all hearsay. This is not anything where it's written down, but it's saying that we may have to file a simple return for you, or you may have to do that yourself. Okay. So this is something that I'm going to get a little bit more clarification on, and I'll come back with that information once I get that. But this could take up to 3 weeks to even just start putting out some of these stimulus checks. And that's what they're hoping, is at least 3 weeks. Okay. Now, what if they don't have any direct deposit information for you? What the IRS is looking at doing in the coming weeks is they plan to develop a web-based portal for individuals to provide the banking information to the IRS online. Now, this is not with the states. So again, we're going to have to check with the individual states and find out what they're doing. But they're looking at doing this portal. Otherwise, they will send you a check. The check will come later than the direct deposit. But if you want to wait for this portal to be developed, then you can put that information in if you want. So, let's see, what else? So the IRS is urging anyone with a tax filing obligation who has not filed a return yet for 2018 or 19 to file as soon as they can to receive this stimulus package. Also, they're saying that the economic impact payments will be available throughout the rest of 2020. Okay. So just know that you can get your taxes in time to still get this. Okay. I know it's very convoluted on some of the things as to who needs to file and who doesn't. And again, like I say, I'll get that information for you and let you know. But I hope everybody is staying well, that you're staying away from everybody. You're 6 or more feet. And it really is going to be a gorgeous day out here. It looks like the clouds are breaking up. It's going to be about 60 degrees, so maybe I'll go outside and start doing some lawn work. All right, everybody, take care, and until I talk to you again, bye-bye.